What's up, family? So today is January the 17th. It is a day that we set aside to celebrate the life and legacy of Dr. King. So what I want to do is I want to give my insights about his speech and the dream that Dr. King had and where we are today with his I Had a Dream speech on the dream of America. We're looking at many years later after his death, and we are still struggling with some of the same issues that we were faced with before when it comes to racial justice, when it comes to segregation in certain areas, and when it comes to certain prejudices of misunderstandings between black people and white people in America. And so I feel that we have made many strides here today, and I'm not going to use examples such as we got a black president now, or we have had a black president. We have black millionaires and billionaires and all these other kind of things that people like to use to justify how we are equal, because there's still a very big wage gap in America between black folks and the rest of Americans. There are still things that are still prevalent here today in America. What I want to say is that Dr. King, man, to me, was a very prolific speaker of his message, and he had a very big vision that God had blessed him with of what we are to embody as people. It's not about color. It's about equality. To be honest with you, I still feel like we have opportunities to where we can create equality. I'm not just talking about the color barrier. I'm also talking about the gender barrier as it relates to certain jobs that women do versus men. We are still not equal in that manner. We still have a long way to go. But Dr. King, not only did he have the vision to see us there, but he had plans of what we would need to do to accomplish those dreams and those visions of a equal world where black folk and white folk could get along in brotherhood and be treated as aligns with the Constitution. That is what I want to get to you here to challenge you with today with Dr. King's legacy. Dr. King, along with his dream, had plans. We don't often talk about the work that Dr. King did when we think about his dream or his speech. We only think about the goal of how far we have to go that's left. Usually when people think about his dream, we usually think about the things that are undone. We think about hopes of what we hope for. He didn't just say or state his speech just for motivation. He gave us his speech in order for us to put a plan in action as the future generations after him, so that we may now know what it is that we need to do to pick up that torch and carry it. I do feel like history is slowly being lost within the black culture or the African American culture. If we don't remember our history of where we came from and how far we have come, then we will not know exactly where we're going. I want to challenge you today, if you're listening to this, whether you're black, white, Asian, Latino, man, woman, girl, boy, I want to challenge you to go listen to his speech and really allow his speech to resonate with you as far as the vision that he has for people, just mankind in general. I know a lot of his speech was really just talking about African American folks and Negro folks, and I'm all for it when it comes down to my people. But for all people, in being treated with equality based on the American Constitution, we won't be able to get there unless we have plans in place and unless we are taking action. And that action starts with you. That's the biggest thing that I took from Dr. King's speech, is that a lot of that action in his vision starts with me. It is my time now. It is my generation's turn now to put foot to the pavement, to getting justices that we continue to seek, to getting laws in place that we continue to fight for, to try to get past, to put people in place that will speak on our behalf of the things that we wish for our progression, to create the equality that he saw and that we all see that we could have for America. I appreciate you for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.